TV, a broader perspective.
On 3rd of February 2022, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Muhammadu Buhari, launched the revised National Policy on Population for Sustainable Development (NPP). This policy outlines a multi-sectoral strategy for the challenges posed by rapid population growth. The policy strives to inform all stakeholders about the linkages between population and developmental issues like housing, health, education, agriculture, food, economy, energy, environment, transportation, security, employment, urbanization, and so on. This in effect means the effect on population on the well-being of quality of life of all Nigerians. This arrangement has three arms, the apex being the National Council on Population Management (NCPM), which the President also inaugurated on February 3rd, chaired by him, and the Vice President as the Deputy Chairman, with heads of relevant ministries, departments, and agencies as members. The next is the Population Advisory Group (PAG), and by the NPP provision, the PAG has only 15 members and should consist of representatives of different spectrum of the society and eminent persons in the field of population and development. This group is chaired by the Chairman, National Population Commission.
The Population Advisory Group to have 15 members and should consist of representatives of different spectrums of the society and eminent persons in the fields of population and development. Constituting the membership took cognizance of geopolitical spread and gender balance.
On Monday, 1st of August 2022, the Chairman, National Population Commission, Honorable Nasser Issa Kwarra, inaugurated 15 members into the population group. According to him, the PAG is a laudable group saddled with the responsibility of advising the National Population Commission.
By the grace of God, I inaugurate today the Population Advisory Group, which is chaired by my humble self, to support the National Council on Population Management and provide advisory needed to drive the implementation of the revised National Population Policy.
He added that he is confident that with the quality of persons that make up the new PAG, for the first time in the history of Nigeria, the NPP will be fully implemented, the quality of life of the people will be transformed.
The National Population Policy is a people's policy with an overarching goal of ensuring an improved quality of life and standard of living of everyone in Nigeria.
The Federal Commissioner and Chairman Standing Committee on Population Management, Dr. Durunguwa Abdul Malik, in his welcome speech, said that a well-established institutional framework to guide, advise, and provide direction is required, as it is important in the state and national level.
Coordination and full implementation of the National Population Policy requires a well-established and effective institutional framework that will guide, advise, and provide directions. By the National Population Policy provision, the Population Advisory Group is an important arm of the framework.
The representative of the United Nations Population Fund, Dr. Collins Opio, said,
"The Population Advisory Group is expected to play a very critical role in providing the necessary linkage between the National Council for Population Management and the Population Technical Working Group. It is also expected to mobilize the resources needed for the implementation of the National Population Policy."
Mr. Boss Mustafa, Secretary to the Government of the Federation, who was represented by Malam Shehu Ibrahim, while expressing optimism, said that Nigeria is grateful to NPC for their unwavering service for women, girls, and the family planning program.
To our donors and development partners, especially the United Nations Population Fund, Nigeria remains grateful to you for your unwavering commitment, particularly for women and girls, and in promoting the excellence of family planning in order to facilitate achieving population management.
In her vote of thanks, Mrs. Patience Mbago, Acting Director General NPC, appreciated President Muhammadu Buhari and the Chairman, National Population Commission, for their ingenuity to bring to fore Planned Parenthood and healthy productive behavior enunciated in the policy.
I want to thank God for today, and first of all, I want to thank the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, President Muhammadu Buhari, for the launching of the revised National Population Policy, which is the bedrock of why we're here. If it wasn't launched, we would not inaugurate what we are here for today.
The 15 members of the PAG were carefully selected based on wide consultations and infallible commitment and contributions in the population and development space within and at international levels. With this group on board, it is expected that amongst other things, the fertility rate will significantly decline to the extent of achieving a demographic transition of the age structure.
TV, a broader perspective. TV, a broader perspective.